Breaking news now on Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
We begin tonight with breaking news out of Meriden. Thank you for joining us for Fox 61 News at 10. I'm Raven Blue. We just learned that a Maloney High School senior who was just days away from graduating has been taken into federal immigration custody. The memo from Superintendent Mark Benigni does not state when the detention occurred or provide information on the family's country of origin. He added that ICE has not contacted the district and emphasized that all students who met graduation requirements, including this senior, will receive their diploma. Meriden Mayor Kevin Scarpati said in a post on social media that he and Majority Leader Sonia Jelks have been in contact with members of the federal delegation. We are working to gather more information, including any potential legal developments or statements from ICE. And for any updates, just scan the QR code on your screen or download the Fox 61 News app. It was a stormy evening in Connecticut, but that threat of severe storms is over. Let's check in with meteorologist Sam Samperi for a first look at your forecast. Sam.
Okay, Raven, that's right. The severe weather is gone. However, there's still a few scattered leftover showers that have all of a sudden popped up again right along this old frontal boundary. This is not a big deal. We're not under any weather watch alert right now. And you can see as I blow the view out a little bit more, not much going on. A couple of light showers out to the west. That's our next front. That'll be our weather for tomorrow, but not for tonight. Temperatures right now are in the 60s, 66 Torrington, the 73 in New Haven. So it's still kind of mild and muggy. Let's check out those dew points. They are in the 60s. It's not oppressive, but still relatively humid. So overnight, we're going to expect a mostly cloudy sky, maybe a couple of those leftover showers, especially in western areas. Temperatures will be dropping down into the 60s. And then as you head out tomorrow, bring the umbrella because we're going to have another band of rain and showers, maybe even a couple of rumbles of thunder, but no severe weather. Temperatures tomorrow will be averaging about 65 to 70, maybe in the low 70s. There could be some late clearing. I'll talk about that and your Sunday forecast and look beyond that in a few minutes. Raven.
All right, thanks, Sam. The annual Hartford Taste Street Festival kicked off today. The two-day event brings food, art, and music to the center of the city to help make a difference. Fox 61's Stefan Reels went to the festival to sample the food and see how the city has embraced the summer.
You see this lobster roll right here? Looks absolutely stunning. I got it from Raw, the restaurant right behind me, and this is just one of the many dishes you can enjoy this weekend at Hartford Taste. I mean, why wouldn't you want to? I mean, New England's finest.
Spices and sweets. The centerpiece on Pratt and Trumbull in Hartford.
This is our raw roll.
Sage lime, Arnold Palmer, chocolate chip ice cream sandwich.
Just some of the dishes you can taste at this year's Hartford Taste. Now back for its 4th year to highlight the more than 30 local restaurants and vendors, some of whom launched new flavors or specials to celebrate. Like Emery Sweets, who tell Fox 61 they've prepared days in advance for this moment after a success last year with their ice cream sandwiches that flew off the shelves.
We were making them on the fly, so we learned from our past and spent all week doing that.
Others like Hartford Flavor Company just excited to finally welcome people into their new cocktail parlor.
It definitely feels really great, especially because we can invite people in the space for them to actually see it. I love talking to people about the journey that it's taken.
And instead of vendors footing the bill to participate, the Hartford helped remove that roadblock.
Small businesses face a lot of pressures. If we can allow them to do that for free, that really takes just one more thing off of their plate.
And while it's free to attend Hartford Taste, you'll just need tickets to purchase food or drinks. But the money you do spend will make an impact through the Connecticut Food Share and help tackle the 11% increase in statewide food insecurity, according to Food Share President and CEO Jason Jakubowski.
More than 500,000 people in the state of Connecticut don't know where their next meal is coming from. We think that's a problem, and obviously a lot of people here think that's a problem too.
And whether from near or far, one thing's for sure, 'tis the summer season with seasoning like no other for couples like Courtney Hackman and Sean Garrison.
It's really nice to just see people out in downtown Hartford.
One word right now to describe everything.
Energetic.
Exciting.
Now, if you missed Friday, you can always come back out here on Saturday. That's all going to start at 12 p.m. In Hartford, Stephen Reels, Fox 61.
Today is National Gun Violence Awareness Day, a time to honor victims and call for change. In the wake of a series of recent shootings across Connecticut, community leaders in Hartford came together in prayer, demanding action to protect our youth. Fox 61's Valerie Moravi was there and has more.
Well, dozens of people came together to hold hands and pray for those affected by gun violence. They tell me their message is loud and clear: to stop the killing. The community of Hartford is asking for prayer, justice, and action.
Honor and power unto the Lord.
Dozens wore orange in unity against gun violence, hoping to engage with the youth and help create safer environments.
The people in the community should just be more weary of the state that the country is in right now. Just be aware of the environment around you, and I think that'll help a lot of people stay safe.
Julia says he joined the prayer because positive events like these bring peace and joy. But especially, he says, community support helps keep the youth from getting in trouble and help them become more positive.
I find hobbies, things that I enjoy, to keep me away from the negatives of the world or the bad people, the bad influences, things like that.
Ryan Reed lost his best friend 2 years ago due to gun violence. He says his mission is to encourage the youth to seek for support within the community when things get tough.
Community is one of the most important things that we have, especially in trying times like this. I know me personally, I have a bad habit of isolating myself when tragedy strikes. I'm also keeping myself busy to avoid reality, but I think moments like these are super important.
Saritha Langs lost his son in an act of violence in 2023. She says she wants to empower the youth and their parents by helping implement safe programs and activities to keep them away from trouble.
We don't want any killings. We don't want kids dying during this month of June. You know, think about who you're around and what you're doing, and have fun, but have some safe fun. And know that, you know, if anything happens to you, there are many family members, there's school members, there's community members who care about you.
Now, community leaders say they're urging the youth and their parents to seek for these resources in their community. In Hartford, Valerie Moravi, Fox 61.
There are more Puerto Ricans living in the U.S. mainland than on the island of Puerto Rico.
A push to deepen economic ties between Connecticut and Puerto Rico just got the green light from the governor. Fox 61's Joe Monti has more about the bill he signed and the excitement behind it.
Governor Ned Lamont signed a new piece of legislation Friday afternoon establishing a trade commission between Connecticut and Puerto Rico. Connecticut has a large Puerto Rican population and many Puerto Rican small businesses. This new law could be a game changer for them. Mikel Martinez owns Banderas Latin Fusion on Granfield Ave in Bridgeport. He says he's excited for this new bridge in the Puerto Rican-Connecticut relationship.
There's a big Puerto Rican population out here, and what better way to do business with Puerto Rico mainland than to cut the middleman and just go, straight for it. It'll help the small businesses.
Martinez was born in Puerto Rico but moved to America as a young man with his family. He says opportunity brought him to the U.S.
Opportunity, and at the time my mother was really sick. I remember when they brought her to the hospital, they said she had a 2-year wait to see a specialist in Puerto Rico. And it was 2-year wait of agonizing pains, and she wasn't willing to wait. So my dad packed us up and brought us over here. It was in 1982.
Martinez says businesses like his have the chance to get products from Puerto Rico cheaper and easier. He also says businesses that don't already work with Puerto Rico might have incentive to do so. Milta Feliciano, president of the Puerto Rican Parade of Fairfield County, says she is excited for Connecticut's relationship with Puerto Rico.
This is going to just enhance doing business with the island. Hopefully businesses coming over here and us doing more business with them.
Feliciano remembers as a young girl when trade ships used to come into Bridgeport. She says she's happy we'll be seeing more of that.
Not only will businesses be from Puerto Rico be doing business here, but also we'll be bringing business over there.
Joe Rodriguez, board chairman of Puerto Ricans United, says it's great that the new commission is law. He says it's up to the community to take action and make sure the heart of the new commission isn't lost.
When you pass bills like this, sometimes it tends to forget about the folks on the ground. So I want to make sure that we're looking at mom and pop businesses that just need that hand up to expand their services to Connecticut, or mom and pop businesses here in Connecticut that need a hand up to expand services in Puerto Rico.
Martinez says his restaurant brings the community together. He says the Trade Commission will help businesses like his continue to unify all walks of life in Bridgeport.
The spark is there, the taste is there, the flavor is there, and all we need is the product, and what better way to get it from Puerto Rico.
Local officials say the Trade Commission will help strengthen local businesses and manufacturing jobs. I'm told this will be a direct partnership with Puerto Rico and a big step in the right direction for trade relations. In Bridgeport, Joe Monti, Fox 61.
New at 10, Hartford Healthcare and Pfizer have launched a groundbreaking workplace study aimed at better supporting employees with migraines. This first-of-its-kind program combines education and treatment to raise awareness, reduce stigma, and improve care for migraine sufferers on the job. An initial survey of 44,000 workers identified those needing help and assessed overall understanding of migraines. Employees will get priority access to specialized care and educational resources.
This is a new effort for us to engage our colleagues around research and allowing our people to have access to the latest and best trials in medicine. And it's an opportunity for us to coalesce our people to help create advancements that will go into the world and into the community.
Early findings show migraines cost workers more than 10 lost days of productivity annually. If successful, the program could set a new global standard for managing migraines in the workplace.